Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach here, checking back with you. If it's your first time dropping in, welcome in. I'm coming at you live from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Haven't been here in the last, probably 4, 5 plus years, but wanted to talk a little bit about Shiba Inu in this video, guys. So here's what we've got cooking right now. A lot of analysts out there basically saying this is the last resort for Shiba Inu. What does that mean? Well, last resort in terms of price point. We're going to dive into exactly what kind of price action we could potentially see here in the coming days and weeks, as long as we can get through all of this SEC drama right now that we're dealing with. So that has really, pretty much put a damper on the entire crypto market right now. It has absolutely destroyed some altcoins like Cardano and Polygon, which are really feeling the brunt of it. These two in particular were listed in the Binance case. Now, SHIB was not, neither was Ethereum yet, but it could be in the near future. So that's kind of what we're watching right now. We're keeping our eye on that. But what the analysts are saying right now in terms of price action, that 508 level has acted as a crucial support zone for upwards to about 1.5 years. Now, we've dialed back below that in the last 48 hours, last 24 hours. We're actually just below it right now, sitting at that 7.9 level. But we haven't really given it all up, right? We'll dial back a little bit below it, and then we'll bounce back off those highs and come back up. So far, so good. We haven't seen dramatic lows created below that number just yet. Now, it's going to be very, very important that we hold the line here, that we continue to hold this support. So that's going to be something we're going to be watching very, very closely right now. And the analysts have basically said as long as we stay above that, and at least maybe get back above that once the market kind of calms back down, that we could have some potential upside. If you remember, it wasn't that long ago. It was just back in December where we actually had some nice pops in the price of altcoins, Shiba Inu in particular. That was when it had its last run up. And if you go back into 2022, even though that was a terrible, terrible year for SHIB and terrible year for the overall markets at large, SHIB still had 2 significant run-ups throughout 2022 where we went up 40 to 50%. Now, one of the big catalysts that we're waiting for, of course, is Shibarium. We had some good news come out today with the metaverse, by the way. Basically, they're unveiling another part of the SHIB metaverse, kind of a sneak peek, first look at it. Shaitoshi was very excited with that. I talked to Marcy Jastro, who's heads up the SHIB metaverse. They're really pumped about that. And I love the potential that the metaverse has for SHIB. But first and foremost, we've got to get behind or out in front of this SEC stuff, right? And that's really what's dragging us down now. And that stuff is kind of out of our control. We don't know when and where they're going to come from, right? But as long as we can get past these next couple weeks, we hover around this low mark. I don't think we're going to go too much lower than these, 5079, 5078, and right around that 8 level. Again, it's held the line to this point for the last 1.5 years. 2022 was even more brutal than 2023 has been, especially for Bitcoin in particular. Now, the altcoins, they're a little bit delayed. They haven't really pumped yet. And I think eventually, especially if we get some good news with Shibarium, we're going to see SHIB break that zero and get back into that 12, 13, 14 range. Again, it wasn't that long ago, right? So when in doubt, zoom out a little bit, guys. It's not all bad, right? It's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems. Just try to enjoy yourself. Sometimes the best things to do is just break away from the markets. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do. So hopefully this helps. Let me know what you guys think down below. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.